Year in review. Last video forever for Hamilton.ca. I'm finished with the city of Hamilton. What city am I going to? Well, let's see. Am I going to be giving over a lot of planning and idea there? Probably not. Never in politics history has anyone ever been out there like I have. During the time of the debate, came out there with planning and ideas more than anybody else ever dreamed of it. So badly that the mayor had to come out there and say, we have to have our experts do it. Even though all across the media right now, they're all screaming because they know the LRT's not coming in. Does anybody have any planning and ideas? Not from me, you won't get it. What a disgrace that the citizens of Hamilton are of being so naive and ridiculous. People all across Canada. Toronto's mayor, 500,000 votes. Who the fuck are you kidding? Fuck, the year before, not even 100,000. Here in Hamilton, Ontario, 25,000 for Fred Eisenberg. But this election, 74,000 because of refugees and immigrants being allowed to vote. You can imagine the computer votes, how fucked they really were. What a fucking fraud this city is. As you have all your top three parties having everybody in there that they wanted. NDP's got Fred Eisenberg. The Conservative Party's got Esther Pauls. The Liberal Party almost had Vito in there until people realized he was part of the Liberal Party. Vito Scaro tried to steal all my ideas. But the problem was that the media pushed it. But the people who seen the debate, they really knew where the ideas came from. Only one person fought against the LRT, really, which was me. You had Vito, who was so caught up into being himself, asking Fred, why didn't he have something done? Well, he was part of the Liberal Party for 6 years. Why didn't he have any of it done? Because he didn't know how to do it. Only one person wanted the wall arch to Sherman cut, turn our roads into cement, wanted the city to hold contracts, knew how to make the city money, knew how to do things with it, and you have me going to another city. I look forward going to another city. Maybe they'll take me serious, but I'll know if they're not, because of just by giving one plan over. You see, to a person like myself, I just have to go somewhere and look and know what to do. I've been doing this for so long. As we had everybody being endorsed out here by everywhere, finding Hamilton, Ontario the most important place for some reason this election. As you had Fred Eisenberg talking about bringing in the Greenbelt, now he's against the Greenbelt. He just says anything he can to get in and re-elected again, and he's in there again, just like all the same people are. Hamilton, Ontario is finished. It is the most crookedest city across Ontario. The media is so crooked with it all. You had Kevin Warner out there not giving over a real story. The only person to give me any good naming was from CBC. I never trusted the media with all their other private things. All the debates were held privately, no matter what anybody says, and you had to count on the spectator. I was not going to do that. You had Fred Eisenberg tell you that you had pipes inside of your city for 16 years. And the people did nothing for it. And you wouldn't do it anyways. That's the other sad part. Your city will never be fixed. The only thing you might be able to get out here, if you're lucky, believe it or not, is my ideas of having buses going north and south. But the city will never be able to have anything done properly, because the same people are always going to be there, no matter what happens. No changes will ever be made. Doug Ford is not going to do anything differently than anybody else. He is just as crooked as the rest. He is going to be no different than Catherine Wynne towards Hamilton, Ontario. He might bring in the LRT just to fuck Hamilton. I don't blame him if he does. I myself do not like Hamilton, Ontario. That's why I'm going somewhere else. To you people who only knew at the debate that I knew I was going to go transit question, And Fred Eisenberg was so upset about me having it because he knows it was my plan from 2015. I am tired of Hamilton, Ontario. To the people who are sitting there going, oh, not this again. Well, you don't have to worry about it again. But remember, when you see me, you're all fucking done. I don't give a fuck about this city. I leave in March to go to another city. I would never run for any of the top 3 parties because they all work together. You've seen it through the election. What more can I tell you all? That's the year in review. Last video for Hamilton.ca. Next in review is only about the top 3 parties, and of course, how they wished they were all Donald Trump instead of being told what to do by step, and going by because you're all robotically inclined, but so are the citizens of Canada for voting in the same ridiculous people. I would never vote again. I've spent too much money out here, and trust me, I don't plan on spending much. What a fraud this whole country really is. And pick your next criminal prime minister. You'll know where I live because you'll see the sign right there saying, if you're part of the top 3 parties, F off. Do not knock on my door. Or even the Green Party, let's not forget about them. We'll make sure it's the top 4 parties. Best of luck to Hamilton, Ontario. I am out of here. Last video ever for yous. You will never find anything more. My reviews coming up about everything. I'd like to compliment Donald Trump on becoming friends with North Korea out of it all. Thumbs up to Donald Trump for the only person who is out here. But let's remember, he is Jewish and part of the Rothschilds. He didn't claim bankruptcy and able to start all over without him giving him the money. And don't think that George Soros isn't all part of Canada. He's selling out as fast as he can. And we're selling out to him because we picked the same criminal people that we have in there.